Alrighty. Hey everybody, it's Nathaniel Avila reporting from Dallas County, and who am I here with today?
Hey guys, it's Hanyou.
Yay! Alrighty. What are we talking about? What are we talking about today?
Since it's been a little bit, at least for us, not actually people listening to us, but I don't remember.
We're gonna be talking about the 2016 clown sightings. Whoa!
Clown sightings.
Isn't that spooky scary?
Yes, clowns are spooky scary
Okay.
to some people.
Alright, but not you.
No, no. Interesting enough, I do not fall into the people that were afraid of clowns after watching it.
So, like, during this time in 2016, when there was like a bunch of clowns popping around, you didn't mind that?
No, they weren't in my areas. I think the ones that frighten me more is the people that do the pyramid head in the fog. Those are the ones that, no, no, thank you.
Okay. So let's go back in time to 2013. So, an upsetting phenomenon began in Northampton, England, with reports of a quote unquote creepy clown resembling the character of Pennywise from Stephen King's novel It. Now, this was orchestrated by local filmmakers Alex Powell, Elliot Simpson, and Luke Ubansky, who utilized the sightings to attract attention to their Facebook page dedicated to the Northampton Clown. Now, the following year, Matteo Maroni from Perugia, creator of the DM Pranks YouTube channel, gained massive viewership by scaring random people while dressed as a menacing clown. Around the same time, the Wasco Clown emerged in California with numerous sightings and photos shared across social media. Now let's fast forward to 2014. The documentary Killer Legends delved into the fear of clowns, examining past clown related hysteria, like in Chicago, linked to serial killer John Wayne Gacy, and the widespread stranger danger panic. Now, this period also marked the beginning of clown sightings in the United States, including notable early instances in Staten Island. So that's what's going on. Fast forward again to July 2015, which saw a particularly eerie incident in Chicago where a clown was observed in a cemetery late at night. Two locals captured video of the clown who, after climbing over the cemetery gate, paused to wave at them before disappearing into the shadows. Despite a police investigation, no arrests were made in connection to the event, which makes sense because he didn't really do anything illegal. What are they going to do about it? Um, Even if they did find him, which I'm pretty sure they did, they just didn't arrest anyone. But yeah, that was like the stuff leading up to the 2016 clown sightings. So this was like a little bit of clown sightings going on, cherry picking, starting all the way back in 2013. So
Hmm.
how we feel about all this?
Um, I mean, clowns in cemeteries, it's like the opposite of what your clowns are supposed to be funny, ha ha, not creepy in cemeteries. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
What about like this other these other clowns in England where it was like just these three filmmakers who wanted to just drive attention to like their Facebook page, and this other guy from Perugia who was like a prankster who's doing it to like prank people epic style. What do we think about that?
I mean, at least the pranksters kind of go into the same portion that clowns are supposed to be funny.
It
So
was pretty funny.
pranks are supposed to be funny,
Yeah,
not creepy. Therefore, that's why people got scared of clowns after watching it
yeah,
or reading it.
right. Now I know that the film, like the two-parter miniseries, came out in like the '90s. Um,
Yes, the originals did come out in the 90s.
it came out in. I know it. I just need to think in my brain.
You mean Google research?
Yeah. Well, that I'm just thinking really quickly. It came out in 1990, um, and then again, the other one came out in like 2017.
It came out 25 years later.
25 years later?
I'm pretty sure it's 25 exactly. Because
That
there was a hubbub that
yeah. Isn't that
in the two-parter movie, takes him either 25 or years to come back between the kids in the original first portion to them being adults in
right?
the second.
I think it's like 27 years. Let me just look it up in my brain. It
Google.
how I just need to just think because I know the answer. How long does it? Okay, I'm just telling it to myself so I can remember because it's in the brain.
Yes, in your brain.
Yeah. Uh, it is. It takes 27 years.
27.
Yeah.
So you were correct.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Yay. What do I win? What do I win?
I don't know. What's on the next page?
Okay. So, let's go to the meat and potatoes of this whole thing in August 2016. So, a mysterious clown sighting in Green Bay kicked off a widespread clown phenomenon. Now, the New York Times reported that later in the month, similar sightings occurred in Greenville County, South Carolina, where clowns are allegedly trying to entice children into the woods. In Winston-Salem, Salem, North Carolina. Oh, it's not the same Salem. It's not the same Salem. It's a different Salem.
No, it's not.
So another clown was reported to offer sweets to children, but escaped before police could respond. Okay, that sounds a little bit more nefarious. So the intrigue grew when 5 images of a clown wandering a deserted parking lot in Green Bay at night went viral on August 1st, 2016. A Facebook page was soon established suggesting that the clown was called Gags. Now, these images quickly captured the attention of major news platforms like Fox News and USA Today, leading to widespread speculation. Now, the mystery was resolved when a filmmaker from Wisconsin revealed that the stunt was part of a promotional campaign for a short film named Gags, later expanded into a feature film that premiered in 2018 and is available on VOD in September 2019. Oh, it must be very good because I never heard of it. Let's give this a look-see. Gags 2018. Gags the Clown 2018. Whopping 4.6 out of 10, so you know it must be good. So, I'm glad that that stunt worked out for you. I haven't seen it, but would you check that out?
I haven't either.
Would you check that?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So, following the events in Wisconsin, similar clown incidents began appearing throughout the United States towards the end of August 2016, and by October, reports had extended to Canada, the United Kingdom, and Australia. The UK communities were particularly alarmed, straining local police forces. Now, the New York Times highlighted the serious repercussions of these sightings, noting at least 12 arrests in the U.S. and 1 tragic death in Reading, Pennsylvania, where a teenager was fatally stabbed in an encounter possibly instigated by someone in a clown mask. Charges associated with these events ranged from making false reports to threats and chasing individuals. Social media platforms were flooded with content related to these eerie sightings. Randy Christensen, who is the president of the World Clown Association, openly criticized the trend of using clown costumes to frighten people, noted the negative impact on professional clowns and related businesses. Now, the phenomenon even led to McDonald's to reduce public appearances of its mascot, Ronald McDonald. No! So, the year 2016 was notably tough for professional clowns, with the killer clown craze causing a surge in clown costume sales in Scotland and promoting some in Florida to arm themselves during Halloween trick-or-treating activities. So there's that. So what do we think about this whole thing, like, affecting, like, professional clowns? So much that the president of the World Clown Association had to, like, talk about it.
I mean, if something that is your livelihood gets talked to as being, evil, it's kind of hard to do business that way when you're supposed to be funny.
Mm-hmm. Right. That but people are getting scared and not laughing. It's like
I know.
it's like reverse Monsters Inc. where they like scare them instead of making them laugh. So, uh,
Yeah.
so on October 12th, amid the growing concern over clown-related incidents, the Russian embassy in London advised both Russian and British nationals to exercise caution. The following day, Fijian authorities cautioned the public about participating in clown related activities. In response to the unsettling trend, various places enacted measures against clown costumes and accessories. In New Zealand, certain retailers remove clown costumes from their inventory. Similarly, in the United States, educational districts, including the East Side Union High School District, West Milford, Ohio, and Springboro Community Schools, implemented imprehensive bans on clown attire and masks, reinforcing existing dress code rules. Retail giant Target, along with Canadian Tire, discontinued sales of clown masks due to public concern. The community of McRamcook in New Brunswick discouraged residents from donning clown outfits for Halloween. Furthermore, theme park employees were directed to remove any frightening costumes and makeup before leaving their workplace, aiming to prevent further distress amidst the clown scare. So, what do we think about that?
I mean, it seems like a really weird thing. I mean, it's understandable to have everything done that way, but
Yeah.
a
So,
little overly.
like as a person who works in haunted houses, how do you think that would like that kind of thing would affect people who work in haunted houses? Like, is that a thing where people just keep their makeup on when they're done?
It depends on the haunted houses. We usually make sure we remove our makeup before leaving,
Mm-hmm.
unless we're going straight home. But to be honest, a lot of people are still afraid of clowns, so sometimes having a clown in the midst randomly still scares people.
Mm-hmm. So let's go to October 25th, 2016. Numerous media sources have calculated rumors of supposed purge or assault planned by individuals dressed as clowns, intended to occur on the eve of Halloween 2016. Despite the fears of a large scale event, such attacks did not materialize broadly. However, on October 31st, 2016, a family in Florida did experience an assault by a group of around 20 individuals wearing clown masks, and masks are reminiscent of those seen in the Purge films. The incident did not lead to any arrests, which I mean kind of stinks. And then in Pennsylvania State University and Michigan State University, groups of students formed and actively searched their campuses for clowns following reported sightings. Additionally, compounds were abuzz with talk of potential clown attacks. And that's about it. That's pretty much the story of the 2016 clown sightings. What do we think about all that?
I mean, it's a good reason to be afraid of clowns to an extent, but some people still find them funny if they do it rightly.
Right. Would you go and try to hunt for clowns like they did in Pennsylvania State and Michigan State?
No, no, that just seems like busy work that
Okay.
doesn't need to be happening. Like, especially if it ends up falling off after a while, why continue hunting for clowns?
Yeah. I mean, it did fall off. I mean, it's 2024, and we haven't had any like resurgence in any clown sightings at all. Um,
Well, to be honest, we might have another It movie in
yeah.
17 more years
I heard they were
to
making
make it to
a.
27 again.
I heard they were. I think they were making like an It TV show. Let me see. I don't
Eh,
know. I don't know if that's still going on.
I
It
don't know.
TV
But
show.
if they keep with the timeline, then it'd be something quote unquote fresh and new, and it would still fit with the timeline of every 27 years.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a show called Welcome to Derry, and it's supposed to be a prequel series. And it's supposed to
Ah.
come out this year, maybe.
Mm.
Then again, I've been hearing that they were gonna make a Shining TV show for the longest time, and they never did.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
See, it's apparently it takes place in the 1960s, the time leading up to the events of the first film. So yeah, look out for that. So yeah, that's pretty much the story of the 2016 clown sightings. What do we think about this whole? Did I ask you what do you think about this whole situation? I don't remember if I did.
Yeah.
I did. And are we for or against it?
I'm against hunting down clowns just because people are freaking out by them.
Okay.
Let clowns be free. They are there to entertain or to scare. That is their purpose.
Okay. But you gotta know that they're there to scare. They scare because they care.
Of course.
Okay. So yeah, that's the story of the 2016 clown sightings. I've been Nathaniel Avila,
And I'm Hanyou.
and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to a Vision podcast, home of wacky talkies, The Kingdom, Evil Exists, and many more.